telling you I know nothing and I can't tell you where I'm going. So I hope you enjoyed. That's basically the military in a nutshell for you. Hello and welcome back. So we're getting ready for my military or government passport, which is crazy. If you're in the military, you know this means going overseas. Oh my goodness, I've been waiting to tell you guys these news for so long. Literally like a year. We found out a year ago that we're leaving, but I'm just not gonna tell y'all where because I have a vlog coming out after this that's gonna tell you like all the details and stuff. Just know we're gonna get snatched for the military ID and you're gonna get ready with me. Let's do a full face. You guys know I'm like a natural girly, so I'm not gonna do something like super crazy. I'm still gonna do like my natural makeup, and I decided to leave my hair like my natural curly hair, but I freaking lost my nail right before filming this video because why wouldn't I, right? Like that's literally what always happens. We're leaving, guys. We're leaving the US, which is insane. I can't wait to post that vlog so you guys know why I've been literally freaking out about my life, because this is my first like PCS with the military, because before this I moved from Texas here to Georgia, and that was like our first PCS, but we didn't have a house before, so it was just like pretty much nothing basically to PCS. Yeah, this is like my first move, so I've been freaking out because I need to pack everything, and we got a lot of things. We got a lot of stuff. You guys know I love to shop, so I need to get rid of stuff. I have a lot going on in my mind, so if you've been like PCS before, let me know any details or anything that you might know that I don't, because the girl's lost. Like I don't know how to do this. So yeah, what my husband is telling me to do is to just not pack anything because they're gonna basically do everything like the movers. But then I don't know, I've seen in other spots that like you should pack some stuff, so I'm like confused because the packers can basically come in and just take everything out for you, and like then you're like you did all the work for nothing. So I don't know if I'm gonna pack stuff, but I do know that I am going to get rid of stuff because I have just way too much. Like I want to get rid of clothes that I haven't worn in a fat minute, which is basically things I don't use, because I want to buy stuff over there. I can't wait to tell you guys where I'm going. Like I'm so excited, but we're literally like in the last steps where it's the most stressful. So if you're in the military, like I said, and you've been out of the country, then you know it's just a bit stressful. This is my first time, and apparently like as a spouse you have to like go all these medical things, or like not medical things, but you basically have to go to medical and like get all these checkups. You have to go to like the dentist, you have to get like all these random stuff, some shots that you have to get, and I'm like I don't really ever go to the doctor like that. Like honestly, I would go for like my regular checkups, but I would go mostly because I used to be a dance and I need to do like my what are they called? They need to like check you. You need to fill out a paper that you're like basically healthy before joining the team. So I needed to do all of those, and after that I don't really do doctors, honestly. I'm just like a home medicine type of girly. So this has been a shock for me, but here we are. This is our first big move as a family. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that Henry went to Bahrain when we first got together, when he first joined the military. So he's right there. He went to Bahrain. He was there for 2 years. We weren't married or nothing, so it was not really my best time of my life. Honestly, it was kind of like really hard, especially planning a wedding and all that, like by myself. So he got out of the country like experience out already, which obviously will be different now because we're married. We're still gonna have to live on base where we're going, but still like just a whole different country. And I'm from Mexico, so I've lived in other places. Like I lived in Mexico till I was like 10, but Mexico was my home country, so it wasn't weird. And coming to the US, like yeah, it was a shock, but it wasn't like that big of a shock because I don't know, when we went it was still like pretty Mexican style. Like I lived in Laredo, Texas, and that's still very Hispanic like oriented. Like yeah, it's like mixed, but it's still very much close to home. And now I'm literally leaving across like far. We're going places, ladies. So I've been freaking out. That's also why, if you like follow my other videos, like that's also why I've been going through like all these mental breakdowns. Not mental breakdowns, but like just basically having a lot of like anxious thoughts. But I like prayed against it and I rebuked it, and I just put all my trust in God. So I'm excited again because I started getting super like anxious about how am I gonna do the move, and how like what if this happens, what if that happens, and it was all like just lies. Like nothing has even happened, nothing has gone wrong. We're in the Navy, we're in a Navy branch, so I don't know how it is for all the other branches, but at least for the Navy, the dogs, now that we're taking them across the country, it's just a lot to do, man. Like honestly, we have a lot of things we gotta do. I feel like the dogs have more more shots and more like medical that needs to get done than I do, which is just insane. And one of my puppies, I call her a puppy, but she's 13. She is old. Like that girl has not gotten shots in a while because she's out of it. You know what I mean? Like she does not go for checkups anymore, which I know you're technically like supposed to. Like she goes if she feels sick and stuff, but she's been here for so long that I don't even go to the doctor. I don't really take my dog to the vet. Obviously if something's wrong with her, like yeah, but I don't do like regular checkups. Our other dog, my 3-year-old golden doodle, yeah we do because she's 3 years old, so she still has like shots that she has to do. And my other dog's like up to date with the shots and stuff. It's just taking her again to the vet has been kind of like a shock because she's got to get a lot of things. She had to get microchipped. My little dog, she's like this big and she had to get microchipped, and I was so scared. I felt like a mom when you take your kids to like, get shots and stuff. It was so bad. And she has no teeth, but she's feisty, so she tried to bite the vet and stuff. But I told the vet, I was like, she's harmless, like don't even, she cannot bite even if she tries. Like she actually physically can't. So that happened. And Lola's super good. My golden doodle, she's like super good when it comes to vet. She loves a vet. Like she loves to like lick them and love them and all that stuff. So I'm like, thank God, because I think it's a horse. I don't know, just moving anywhere, it's always a bit stressful as it is even around the country. So now somewhere outside of the country is even more stressful. Y'all know I never do this much, but this is my passport picture we're talking about. I have to do the most, you know what I'm saying? Basically been kind of chaotic around here, which is why it would explain that I'm always saying like I feel so chaotic, I don't know what to do with my life, because I really don't know what the heck's going on. So like I said, leave me any tips. And the video is coming out soon where I tell y'all where I'm going. So I don't want to be annoying. It's too much going on and I don't want to say it yet till like more things are finalized, because I don't know, anything can happen, especially in the military. Like yeah, we already have orders and stuff and it's already like pretty legit, but I don't know, still cautious about it, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I tell y'all exactly where, but I still have to prep for it even if something changes. So I'll show y'all all the prepping and stuff. It's also so soon, guys. Like we're leaving so soon. We're leaving in like 3 months. Like everything is going down, like everything is happening and I don't know how to act. I'm super excited, but I'm super nervous. And if you've been through this before, like if you're like been in the military longer and stuff, tell me all the tips and stuff, girl, because this looks like kind of muddy in the camera, but it doesn't look muddy in person, I swear. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I really don't know. I've been googling all this stuff, but you know how like every station is different, so I'm trying my best. I'm just gonna pray, let God. And you know the funny thing is, before me and Henry got married, I can't wait to tell you where I'm going, or like I'll link it to the video in the description when I say where I'm going. You guys can understand what the hell I'm saying. Just know it's another country. That's all you really need to know, you know. Anyways, so what was I saying? Oh, that's what I was saying. When me and Henry were getting married, we did like a whole fast for our marriage and for like guidance and where to go, because as a military, like you have to choose ahead of time where you're going and like where to choose orders and stuff. And that process can be either very easy or very tedious, and they can like basically screw you over if you don't like do it right or talk to the right people or do it at the right time. So it's like a whole deal. Also like knowing when to re-enlist and like for how many years, all that stuff is like a bit tricky. Like your husband or like the person in the military really has to kind of know what they're doing. If not, they can get screwed over like bad and fast. So that was like a whole other thing that we had to go through. So we prayed and we like really asked God to be like, you tell us where to go. Like we have a heart set somewhere, but you tell us where to go. And the place that we had our heart set on, Jesus told us, you're gonna go here and this is what's gonna happen and this is how it's gonna go down. And we were like, okay, mind you, this was before we were married. Like we were just engaged, or like I think we were married already by like the civil wedding. We already knew that we were going before we even got orders because we prayed about it. And then God, you know, told us you're going to this place, and we were like, oh my gosh, that's insane. And then once we got married, literally I had just gotten here. It was in August of last year. We already had orders for our next station. So I never, like, yes, I settled here, but I mentally was already planning for our move because it was just a year. So it was, and I'm a small business owner, so Sam's Angels Boutique, that's also why I'm like rebranding and why I've been taking way longer to do stuff than, you know, a normal person would, because I have no idea how to deal with my business outside of the country. So I've kind of, that's also why I've been putting all my whole heart into YouTube, because Sam's Angels, I can put a pause to it if needed, but I still need an income. And you guys know, like, try to apply for fashion jobs and it just hasn't worked. So I was kind of like freaking out a bit because I was like, what am I gonna do? And I did want to get a good job here, but I applied to jobs and they still didn't give them to me. And I am equipped, like I have my bachelor's in fashion product development and my minor in business, and then I got my master's in finance, so I'm like prepared to like, you know, take something on. But all the jobs I wanted kept saying no, so I was like, okay, well, what the heck, you know? And then we were moving, like I already knew we were moving, so establishing Sam's Angels here wasn't on the books. I had to start looking like how to do shipping across the country and like how would I even do it, because I know on base it still counts as a US, but obviously the rates go up. I still don't know what the heck is gonna happen because it's just very confusing and it's a lot of work, a lot of money, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. But that's one of the reasons why Sam's Angels has been like so much slower, because I don't know what's going on, girl. Like if you're a small business and in the military, tell me how did you move stuff? Like if you actually ship to customers, like how did you do it? Because your girl does not know. Like I sell clothes, it's a small boutique, so I don't think the price for the like top, for example, is worth the price of the shipping. So I don't know, and I don't have money like that to like pay for shipping myself and stuff like that. It's a small business, but you guys know YouTube is obviously working out for me, so that's good. I'm getting some income now from YouTube, and that's really helpful because most of the military wives that I've met don't have like a stable job. They have jobs, but a lot of them are either stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home wives, or a lot of them work in like finance, you know, like counting, or somewhere on base, like health, more of the everyday need type of job. But I am fashion and I want to stay in fashion. Like I really don't want to go into accounting, although yes, I got my finance degree and I could technically go into finance, but like I really don't want to. I got my degree because I want to be a business owner. Like I want to run my business and I want to know what's up behind, you know, like in all the finances and stuff. But yeah, that's why I haven't found a good job. You can see where my brain has been this whole time. Like being stationed somewhere for just a year is really not that long. Like it barely gave me time to like get stationed. I barely like made like good friends, and now I'm leaving. Like my house is kind of settling in and I'm kind of changing a style and I'm leaving. So it's a lot, girl. I don't know what to tell you. I've been going through it. And if you're like me, which a lot of y'all like me, like you think a lot and you plan a lot and you worry a lot, and same. That's just the same. My Bible studies have been helping me so much though, because it's just leaving it all to God that has actually given me peace of mind. If you're a military spouse, I want to know where you guys think I'm going, first of all, because I'm really curious. I don't know what branches you guys are either. Like let me know what your branch is, because Navy and Army and Air Force and Marines and all that, like they can be very different out of nowhere. So I also don't know a lot of like other stations, like where Army gets stationed and stuff. And where do you want to go next? Because I like had this place in mind. I had this place in mind forever, like before, like I said, me and Henry got married. So what place do you guys have in mind? Or like do you guys just want to stay in the country? Honestly, I would say travel like wherever you can, because you can never, that's one of the things I'm so excited about. Like I would have never been able to live here on this place that we're going if we freaking weren't in the military. So it is good, it's just weird, I guess. It's just new, and new is scary sometimes, but I'm just trying my best to show them a positive mindset. So I am super duper excited though, like extremely excited, but I don't know where that excitement turns into like what in the world is going on, like reality, I guess. Instead of dreaming, it's like becoming true, and I'm like, whoa, you gotta slow down there. Also, I have an Amazon storefront now, guys. Thanks to you guys for subscribing, honestly. I've been trying to apply for that for so long. I'm gonna put way more blush than I usually do because I know like passport pictures can like drown you down. So I wanna look rosy. I also really hope, I'm really scared that I'm gonna like do all this and take the pictures, and then military is gonna be like, you need to retake them. Because they would do that and be like, this is not wrong, you didn't wear the right shirt, or your head's tilted or something. I'm really nervous about that, but we're just gonna cancel negative thoughts in Jesus' name. And I'm just gonna go full force with it, because I mean I can just get ready again. I'm basically doing kind of like my normal routine, but it's just a hassle to go, you know. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, like doing all of the appointments for the military stuff. It's like easy, and then it's so hard out of nowhere, because first of all, where I'm stationed at, the medical and the dental don't take military spouses. Like I try to get some glass prescriptions here because for when I edit and stuff, like the blue light ones, and they said they don't do spouses, and I was like, that's so weird. And then they also didn't do spouses for dental, and I was like, the what? Just screw me, I guess, you know? And then for all the passport stuff, it's just intimidating, especially as my first time doing all this stuff, because I'm not in the military and I don't know anything about the military. Like I know my husband's rank, like I know his job title, but I don't know. They asked me all this stuff like, okay, so where you're going, like what this and what that, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what I did yesterday, like let alone where the heck I'm going. Like slow down, you know. And then they basically ask you everything about him, so I just want him to go with me everywhere I go, because they actually don't ask you anything about yourself. Like you don't know anything unless you've been here for a fat minute, or you're just one of those wives who just knows what's up, because I'm not one of those wives. I don't know what the heck is going on, and my husband is like, he's not lost, he does know what's going on, but since it's his job, it kind of comes easy to him, and I'm like, I need you to explain it to me 3 times and slow, because I don't know what the heck you're saying. And there's so many like sayings, and I'm like, what does that even mean? Now this is my blush is kind of too low. Were y'all not gonna tell me? I don't know how to fix it, but I want to try cut it a bit. Oh, I think I worked like more up because it's just too much. This is a ramble about me saying basically nothing to you guys, telling you I know nothing and I can't tell you where I'm going. So I hope you enjoyed. That's basically the military in a nutshell for you. You never know anything, and you don't know where you're going, and you don't know what they're saying. So welcome to your intro to a Military Wife 101. Baby, can you wear necklaces and stuff? No, right?
I don't know.
My makeup. Like I said, I don't really do makeup like that, so don't come for me. And then I'm just gonna leave my natural hair. I mean, it looks good, right? Like, my hair's like actually curly now, guys, which is crazy. Yeah, kind of divide them a bit, add a little bit more volume, and then I guess that's it. All right, well now I have to go see if they're even still taking pictures, because it's 5:45 p.m. So hopefully they are. If not, tomorrow we'll give it another try. But pray for me that everything goes out good, and pray for me that all our freaking like paperwork and everything goes smoothly, and that everything works out. Just pray for me, girl. Just add me to your prayer list, because I really need it. But okay, I'm gonna stop messing with my hair before it gets too fizzy. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, because we're almost at 3,000, which is insane. We might be at 3,000 by the time I post this video. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video, which I might be telling you where I'm going. Bye. All of that work, and they came out so ugly. Like, I'm guys, I just want you to understand the difference. Like, this Walgreens one is literally so ugly. Like, not only the picture, like the way that he took it, and like the camera quality is like actually so bad. And the guy was so nice, so I felt bad, you know, like, I don't know, talking about it. I did pay like $30 because this was 18. This was 18, but just look at this. Like, okay, this one is not perfect, but at least she got the angle of my head, you know, to make it put my head forward. I mean, my hair forward. Like, quality is so much better. Like, okay, yeah, it's not a photo shoot or nothing, but it just looks so much better. Like, come on. Like, just look at the difference. I look like a different person. On the right, I look like I do drugs or something, and on the left, I look like at least I got a shot in life. Also, super cool at CVS. I'm always usually a Walgreens stand. Like, that's where I go all the time. But at CVS, they had this thing where they basically give you like a certificate that everything is good with your picture, and if they don't take it at the post, you know, the passport post, whatever, then you get a new one for free. So that was really cool. You just need to keep like your pictures, and you need to keep like this and a QR code that they give you. So that's really nice, because you get them again for free, even though I already spent for 2, but I'm still like so violated with this one. Like, that is so crazy. And then this one, like I said, it's still not perfect, but just I at least kind of look like me, you know. Like, I don't know, it's just crazy. I don't know what it is with me. I know that I'm paying for the service, and I know that I paid double, but I felt so bad making the guy take it again. And then you can kind of tell when someone's gonna take a good picture, when someone's not gonna take a good picture, honestly. As soon as I pulled up CVS and I saw a girl, I was like, thank you Jesus, because I was literally praying to get a girl, because the other guy, he was a dad, and you know, he was a man, and he was older, and you just could tell he did not know my angles at all. No one's angles really, and no one actually cares, but I don't know why I care so much. It's like all my military IDs, I've looked rough in all my first IDs, and this second round I got my military ID like done again, which let me show you. And then like my passport I'm gonna have for a fat minute, so I was like, I'd rather pay it now and get it over with, because like, look, these are all of my new IDs now that I've been married and changed my name. Like my driver's license, my military ID, and then my passport. Like, I feel like they all finally kind of match up. I didn't want to straighten my hair for my passport one, and also you can't smile, so that was like the hardest part for me, because smiling is so much easier. But just look, they look so much better. Like, by the way, I'm just rambling now. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, bye.